Alright, hello YouTube. This is Scuba Joe's tank, 180 gallon reef aquarium. Approximately 8 months into it. Give you a little tour of the tank and the inhabitants. I did a little rearranging yesterday, so anyway, we have a torch coral down here, doing pretty well. Kind of moved it down to the bottom. Also at the bottom, a red Aquapora. I've had that for 2 months now, maybe 3. That's doing really well. Some green star polyps. Had those up on some other rocks. That was one of the main reasons I rearranged everything. It was moving around onto other rocks, so put it here in the sand so it cannot move. Here we have a nice bright blue tridacna clam here in the sand. A couple other items. These 2 things down here that aren't looking so well, my friend brought those over yesterday. Wanted to put those in my tank to see if they would recover. So I said, sure, let's give it a try. Not really hopeful about it, but we will see. And under here, it's hard to see, but we have a electric flame scallop. I had 2 of them. The other one disappeared in the back somewhere. Here we have another clam, doing really well. And then if we go back here, nice piece of green SPS coral here, doing really well. Have this thing that's probably tripled in size since I got it, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. I did burn it up at one point because I had it too high, and I increased my LED lights too quickly, maybe 5 or 7% all at once, and that burned it up. But I moved it down here and it's doing well now. Nice Gorgonian in the back, doing really well. We have tube worm and cocoa worm down here as well. Here, if you can see, I have a piece of red dragon SPS. Picked that up at Macna this past weekend. Some table Acropora here. You can see that's doing really well. Great polyp extension. This piece of blue tenuous, not doing so well. I actually fragged it and moved it over here. I will discuss potential reasons for that not doing so well in a bit. Here we have a nice piece of white Acropora with some brown polyps. It's doing really well. That's another piece I picked up at Macna. This piece of SPS here has great polyp extension. A bicolored blenny there hanging out underneath it, his favorite spot. Let's see what else we have. Alright, we have this gigantic piece of pulsing Zina. Started off as a little piece, maybe twice the size of my thumb, and now it's probably the size of my 2 hands. Actually had to keep trimming that one back so it doesn't overtake the tank. Okay. Here in the back we have some sun polyps hiding out in a little dark cave. Regardless of the darkness, they still prefer to come out when the lights start going down. We have a piece of strawberry shortcake SPS. This piece of SPS here as well is doing really well. Top is really bright green. The sides that don't get sun stay pretty brown, but it's growing, as you can see at the bottom here. It's plating around the rock, so that's looking really good around the base. This piece of SPS here, you can see the piece to the far left and the piece on the left coming out from the bottom. That's new growth. Let's see, the piece on the far left that already